Not yet.
Sunday.
It's Friday. It is Friday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, I don't remember. Hello, how y'all doing? Hope y'all can hear us okay.
Ask him how the picture is. Who's that? Big yellow. That's Shirley.
Hey, Shirley. Can you hear us okay? Do we look okay? You like our t-shirts?
Yeah, Yellowstone.
Okay, I'm gonna go get on. Wow, we're right on time. Hey, y'all. Welcome to any of the new ones. We have a ton of new subscribers now. Amazing.
Yeah.
I must be doing something right. What do you
Must be.
think? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I hope your son's doing okay, Shirley. Mobile Tech says, yes, it's Friday. When you're retired, you forget what day it is.
Yeah, that's why we have a watch and a calendar.
Hello, Howard. Audio is good. Picture is great. Yay! I might need to move it over a little bit because if I move, you can't see me. And the text is covering up your face. Is it covering up his face? Not on here, though. Okay.
I'm finishing supper, y'all. Excuse me.
How many new subs you got? I think around 300 in the last 28 days.
Pretty good.
Why is Mr. Childers always eating on Friday night?
Hey now,
That's funny.
a man gotta eat.
Ernie's on here. Free Solo Nomad is on here. That's Ernie. I'm going to move us over a little bit.
Great guy, Ernie. Hello, Ernie.
He's in Delaware.
Wow.
Yeah. I told him that's a great little state.
Yeah, it's a great little state. A lot of nice people there.
Yes. We lived there for a year. Woo!
A little over a year. About 14 months.
Following Yellow Brick Road, he is much happier at home. Oh, that's good. We have spent the last 2 days trying to figure out what works and getting a routine going. Sweet.
Yep.
Well, if anybody can do it, Miss Shirley can do it.
Oh, yeah. That fellow well.
Howard said 300. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really awesome. But y'all see, I've changed things up a little bit. We're using the drone. We started using thumbnails. We put our face on the videos. So now it's like, oh, hey, I've seen you on Tiny Home Tours. Or, hey, I've seen you on Less Junk or More Journey. Less Junk, More Journey? Yes, Less Junk, More Journey. So I guess that works.
We hope so. We just gonna keep doing what we do.
That's it.
And then entertain as much as we can and give you all the facts.
Oh, it's smoky here too, Kay.
But not as bad as it was this morning.
Oh, this morning you could smell it.
Yeah, it's making my immune system react now. I've been
Oh,
stuffy
sugar.
and everything.
She says a 43,000 acre fire 15 miles from her.
Where?
Woo, in Idaho. She's in Twin Falls.
Oh, really?
Yikes.
That's where we're getting some of our smoke from. I don't know. It was bad this morning here.
Hey, Kathy, how you doing?
Oh, there's Kim and Daryl. They'll be
Woohoo!
popping up there in a minute. Some days here. That's Kim and Daryl.
Oh, honey. Ernie wants to know how the new Predator's working.
Well, that's a little story in itself. A while ago, when we was cooking supper, I went to cut it on so she could use the microwave and stuff. We've been running a little generator because, you know, it's like our little battery. It's like a little energizer. It never runs out.
That's right. Keeps on getting
But
it.
the Predator had a problem with shutting off. Now I don't know if it's because I had a mat underneath it, and I know it's got a suction ventura underneath the front part of it. Maybe it wouldn't get enough air, so
We look smoky.
I pulled the mat out from under it and just made some little things to set my wheels on, and it seems like it's running okay now.
Are we
I
smoky?
drained my carburetor, but no gas came out of that drain. You know, the bowl.
It looks good on there. It looks smoky on
So
here.
then I kept tapping on it. I think
Y'all,
maybe the needle.
I'm going to clean the lens. Go ahead and tell them.
Maybe the needle. That's all messed up. Maybe the bowl needle stuck, but I don't know that. But then I tapped it a little while and let it sit for a minute and open up that little screw on in there to drain that bleed screw to drain that gas out, and its gas started coming out. So, you know, as much as that thing vibrates, you wouldn't think that needle would stick, but it's new.
Shirley, no. They went on down to the Tetons. They're saving us a spot there. And there's no telling when we're going to get there. We've had some issues this week. In the last 3 days, actually.
Our mail got delayed. I got a message this morning because I stopped at the post office yesterday. They couldn't figure out where it's at. It's coming somewhere from Arizona.
And we went to the laundromat. Yes, Shirley, you know we don't do that. Yeah. But
it was so smoky.
And I didn't want my clothes to smell like smoke. So we went to the laundromat down here at that RV park, you know.
And this is a nice laundromat.
I used 5 dryers right there in a row. The second one in messed up my fishing shirts.
Mine too.
And his too.
Our Columbia shirts.
His is even worse. And they let us they paid for us to.
And some of it came out to rewash them, and they paid for that. Yeah.
But all of his didn't. It's going to take me a while.
Yeah.
So
we got time.
And then the generator a while ago. So we're like, what is going on?
And we had we went on a ride yesterday. We were checking it out, and we didn't even video it. We just figured we went to the Island Park Reservoir. It was 11 miles out there, and the reservoir was really low. The roads to get back to these fingers where we seen a video of a guy said it was beautiful back there, but it was full of cows, cow manure everywhere. It was just not a good spot. And I guess the water being so low and the cow manure everywhere, and there was a lot of cows. I don't mind camping around cows, but you have too many of them, then you have flies and stuff.
Yeah.
So that was a no-go. I wouldn't recommend anybody go there and camp. It looks like it's used heavily for ATVs and all. So
just the facts, man. Just the facts.
So we didn't video that one. That was kind of a downer, but a big reservoir like that, I'm sure there's plenty of wildlife around there. But we just said, well, that one we'll pass on because the internet was intermittent out there. No signal.
I didn't have any.
Yeah, didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
But what a beautiful view coming off the mountain there and look on top of it. Big reservoir.
That was awesome.
But it's kind of for the cows. So, I can't knock the ranger, the farmers, because I need the cows. But there's other places to go. And there's across the road from Harriman State Park, and Harriman State Park's beautiful. We didn't get to go in there, but I've seen videos of it. But still, across the road is all kinds of camping.
Yes.
So it just depends on, where you want to be.
Hello, Kurt. He's in Nevada also.
Smoky?
Probably.
Anybody getting rain out there? They say rain's coming across, and Nevada's supposed to get some.
But Kurt is the one that got upset with the pricing on the last 2 campground reviews that we did for the National Forest. Now, I just want to explain, Kurt, because I sent him the list, the price list and everything. When you go in there and you have your rig and you're towing it, that's all one vehicle. Right. If you have a Class A or Class C or whatever you're pulling, and you're pulling a car behind it, that's one vehicle.
Right.
It's when you have somebody extra there that they want to pay.
That's the extra person showing up. You have to pay for them if they have a car. And a lot of places don't. North Carolina, it don't matter. They got extra parking for guests. They don't charge you. And Texas, which we just found out, Texas you pay to camp, but you also pay for a daily use fee of $5. So if your campsite is $30 or $28, you pay $5 more for day use. which I don't get that. That's double decking there.
Yeah.
But I explained that to the girl before. I says, why is that? She said, well, and in some places like Army Corps, you're allowed up to 4 visitors.
Yeah.
4 cars.
Exactly.
So I think they want to make money. If 8 people show up, they want to make money off those cars. So you got to figure if you have 2 people coming to visit you, say your son and your daughter, and they're driving into camp with you, they're going to have to pay fees for their cars. And then one of them is $7.
Mm-hmm. Your best bet, if you're going to have extra people like that come and visit, is to get a double site. Seriously.
Yeah, that way you get double the amount.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and get it.
Well, Kathy says it's cool up there in Michigan. It's chilly.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the weather.
You've seen the weather.
It's going to be cool here tomorrow.
And Mobile Tech bought him another vintage trailer, a 59 DeVille. Woo!
Okay.
You go, boy.
I know
Let's see.
He's got some...
Oh, Quentin wants to know, Bobby, are you retired from the U.S. Navy?
I really wanted to, but because of the downsizing and I was an eye seaman in the Navy, they combined my rate with the ETs, and I did 10 years active duty. Then I did the rest of my time DOD. I had 37 years and something.
Ooh. 37
years and 6 months. But I really wish I could have stayed and done my career, but how the politics of it, and I got squashed one time under Carter, so and they were putting us out left and right, and I didn't. They were doing the same thing when Clinton was in to DOD, enlisted people's where it starts, and I thought they were going to close down our base where I was working at, but I was just about ready to wash my hands of it then. But I wanted to serve. I had an RER1 code. I mean, I wish I could have made chief, but
see, he got out
but
so he could meet me.
Yeah, well, I did good. I had a good job. I enjoyed what I was doing. That's the main thing, and I got to be home with my family. And I didn't mind being gone. I was deployed for 6 years, of my 10 years active duty, and a year I was gone from my wife and family in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that was fun.
But she managed. She was still there when I got back, so it worked. And here we are. But hey, you make your decisions. I really do wish I could have stayed on, but it just wasn't in the cards for me, and I wasn't gonna put up with no more junk. I was in the reserves, and then they started jumping us around in the reserves, and I had right at 17 years. So I just put all my time into civil service, and I built the hell out of my 401k. I maxed it out every year.
Thank you, Red Barn. And Lisa F. is in North Carolina, and she says they've got cool fall weather, and they're making their first stick biscuits tomorrow.
Good deal.
It's so much fun.
So I get a pretty decent pension program. I get like what a Master Chief or somebody gets in retirement.
Hello, Jennifer.
With a 30-year pension.
Sorry. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? Not my sister.
Oh, I thought that was Jennifer.
Jennifer Mitchell.
I was going to say hello. Well,
I
hello,
think
Jennifer.
it's Mitchell. Red Barn, Kentucky has cooled down now. It was a whole high of 75 today. Well, we were supposed to get to 76, and we never made it past 68.
I think it got up to about 72 out there, from what I seen on the truck. It was 70.
Well, on my phone it said.
Well, the phones. We got different elevations here. You move here 10 miles, and you'll change the elevation by 800 or 900 feet. It's up and hill. We're in kind of a hill country here. We're actually in another caldera, which we did not know.
Yeah.
There's the Yellowstone caldera, and we're camped right outside of it. On Henry's Lake is a caldera. And we were reading about that. A lot of history, geological stuff in this area. This place is fascinating. This place would have to be an awesome place for children to take field trips.
Definitely.
This is an awesome place for me, because this place is so big, it just swallows you up out here. This place is big. Big lakes and stuff everywhere. Rivers, everything.
Red Barn, we have not seen one bear. Not one.
Well.
Now, coyotes? Oh, we've heard coyotes at least 3 or 4 times, since we've been here.
I seen a deer.
Yeah, I was staring at him in the dark.
Yeah, back here in the dark. He was looking at me like, what you doing? I said, I'm cutting the generator off. So,
oh, wow, I'm caught up. Oh, no, I'm not.
No,
It's Sorry. Okay, let's see.
So who was that
here.
asking about if I was retired Navy?
That was Quentin.
Oh, Quentin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did he retire?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I got just as good of benefits if I was retired. I got I got military privileges, and with what the Trump has passed, everything. So the 17 years I had invested, I don't regret it. It counts for my retirement. Because I retired DOD.
And supposedly we can go to the commissary now.
They're supposed to be opening that up too.
Yeah.
Because actually the military with technology is not as going to be growing like it did at one time.
Right.
Because technology is shrinking things down. In different fields, they're combining different fields because of technology.
Chris Hall. Hey, you two. How are you? We're good. We're good. I just got back from steak dinner night at the Moose Lodge here. Moose Lodge. Wow. Rambling Vagabonds. Okay, hi there. Finally got some rain in western Oregon yesterday to help with fires. Oh, that's fantastic.
Good deal, Oregon.
Fantastic.
Got some rain. I've been watching on the radar. It looked like they got some over where they're having some of those fires. I hope it's enough to help. One of those people out there need help. I hope they put together trucks and stuff for them and help them. Who's that going to win over?
Jennifer says if we get the Texas state pass, we don't have to pay the daily fee.
But I wouldn't use it enough. I'm not in Texas enough to use state parks.
And our daughter's going to
Get my
be
benefit
there.
back out of it.
Our daughter's going to live there, so we'll have a place to go.
Yeah. And they'll have a pass.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be residents.
Yeah. Okay, Kathy, we are supposed to have frost tonight. How many nights ago was it that our water froze? What, 3 nights ago?
3 or 4 nights ago, yeah. We've been here, about 10 days now? 8 days?
Yeah.
Shirley left. We've been here 2 days after when Shirley left. When did Shirley leave?
And that's,
Last week.
that's the best part about traveling like this. We know people all over the country.
Oh,
and
yeah.
other RVers who travel and whatnot. So when Shirley left, we were here for like 2 days by ourselves. And then our friends came from Washington over here to visit for a couple days. And we're going to meet them down in the Tetons.
Yeah.
So.
And another couple pulled in behind us over here.
Oh, yeah.
And they're real nice folks. They're from Arizona. And they're going to be part-time RVers. So they're working now to retire and get their house paid off. They're a little bit younger than we are. They're in their mid-50s, early 50s. And they got a plan, and they're implementing their plan. So that's what you got to do, folks. If you want freedom in your retirement, they're working hard, putting the time in now so they can play like we do now.
That's it. Hey, Kat, how you doing? And Mobile Tech says, stick biscuits for the win.
That's it.
It is, buddy. There's so much. It was fun.
That was a hoot. We had a good time with that. I think a few people watched that video. We can't believe how many. It's over 1,000 now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty funny stuff.
Mobile Tech says it's cooling down here. So if you want to fix the outside skin panel, you better start thinking about it.
Well, Mobile Tech, I'll tell you, it's going to be after first of the year.
Yeah.
Before we make it back. We're going home early, so y'all
To
know
vote.
Our plans have changed. We were going to vote by mail, but with all this stuff going on, we want our votes to count. So we're going to go home and vote, and we'll be home earlier than normal. So, but I also got a problem with my wrist that's getting worse. Worse is worse a word?
Worse is the word.
And
But-
it's really, my finger's going numb, and I'm having some kind of issue here. I can't move it.
I told him that after we vote, he goes straight to the doctor and figure that out.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to go down to where our residence is in Central Florida, in Sumter counties, where we're going to be voting.
But we're going to stop in Texas first.
To
Lollapalooza. Yeah.
We're going to, and we'll see everybody there. It'll be a lot of fun. I think she said the one area is already sold out.
Right.
So
The
it's already
Loop I.
Loop I think is about done. And but they're still filling up the other loops. Some of them want full hookups, and that's fine. Hey, get full hookups.
Kathy, I'm so sorry. They're winterizing their camper tomorrow.
Where are they at?
Michigan.
Oh yeah. Well, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, we don't winterize.
We don't winterize. We just go on down where it's warmer.
Hey, Melinda and Dexter.
Mobile Tech, it'll be after I get this fixed and we make it back out.
He's got it patched up pretty good. I don't like the way it looks, but it's pretty good.
But yeah, that's a future project, and I'm gonna get batteries and
Solar
all that. So
yeah.
I got a lot of stuff to do. It's in the works. I got the money to do it. I just gotta get fixed so I can use my hands, because it's hard. It's hard with this thing. I can't do a whole lot with it.
Ernie wants to know, where do we think we're going to next? Not Delaware.
No, we're gonna be down in Florida early, Ernie.
But we're going to Bozeman first, and then down towards.
We gotta go to Bozeman. I get tires. So Montana don't have a sales tax, so I'm gonna save over $100 on tires. So that'll that's you go where you can. I mean, I saved $70 on the generator because we bought it in Bozeman. So I'm gonna go up there and get tires from. It's not but 86 miles from here, but we're going to do some camping along the river up there. The Madison River runs up that way. Man, it's beautiful up through there. They got some great little camp places. The BLM does little camp parks, $6 or $7 a night. We're gonna hit some of those on the way. We done scoped it all out. Y'all be getting some good video.
Oh, that's good, because I watched your drive video that you did, Mobile Tech, where it was so smoky. That was crazy. Mountain 200 yards away, and he couldn't even see it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In Nevada.
In Nevada. Ooh, man. Well, it's been bad over there. I feel for those people, man. That's terrible. It always happens to the good people, man. All the houses, some little towns got burned up over there. It's terrible.
Okay, Quentin says, he says, thank you for your service. And he says, as long as you can roll over your years, which did you do? You rolled over your years.
Yeah.
Had to pay for it.
I had to buy my time back. That was, I re-enlisted a couple times, twice. So I re-enlisted once for 2 years, and I re-enlisted once for 4 years. That's how I got my 10 years. But I re-enlisted, so I had to pay a little over $10,000 to make my pension equal out. That's the only way I can put it, to create $700 a month value in my pension. I paid the $10,000. That increased by the math and the time they gave me for the 10 years. It increased my pay by about $750 a month for the rest of my life, with my full pay. I got a full pension.
Melinda, turn that volume up, girlfriend. She says she can't hear us yet.
Oh, okay. Everybody else, you hear us okay? I think we're okay.
Wait a minute. Kat says, I take care of my ex-husband, but if he kicks the bucket before me, I'm going to throw my tent in the car and go camping. You go, girl.
Hey.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, well, that's our promise to one another. We don't stop. Either way, we'll be financially set. She can travel without me, and she knows what to do. She won't pull the trailer. We got a place to put the trailer, so she'll travel.
How do you know I won't pull the trailer?
Well, I don't know. She might. Hey,
if
I won't be here. I won't know.
If my friend Shirley can do it, I can do it.
But this is a much bigger rig, babe. This is a big rig.
Well, I'm not saying I'll come out here where we're at right now, but.
Yeah, well, ain't nothing happening to me. I'm gonna try
it better not be.
I'm going to try to keep going. Oh, ticker's working good. I just get some broken parts once in a while. Carburetor's good, kidneys are good, everything else is good.
Oh, Mobile Tech says all you have to do to get bears out there for the... Oh, just sit the cooler out. No, not going to do that. Oh, Melinda and Dexter are almost out of Nebraska.
On the way back to Alabama.
Yeah, y'all be careful.
I'll be having a new grandbaby when they get back. That's good.
Mobitech says you only need one good arm.
I wish that was true. Well, this thing's really messing me up. I got my.
He says,
My thing.
whenever you get ready to do it, he's here.
I appreciate it, man. I can't wait. I've been wanting to come to see you. It's just, you know how it is, the virus and, you know.
Smoke.
I don't mean to be dragging you around. I'm not that kind of person. If I want to go see something, I'm going to try to go see them. But it's just been this crazy time.
Oh.
The year has been chaotic, to
Yes.
say the least.
Yeah.
And I got to get a tooth fixed, too. I think I got a little problem with
We already have an appointment for that.
I got to do all that, too. So this is going to be fit.
He's falling apart on me, y'all.
It's just...
Every time I turn around, there's something wrong with him.
Yeah. This is a demanding woman. I need power. I need all the power. I need groceries. Take me to town. Fix that truck.
Okay, calm down. Mobitech says, bring it all here and we'll do it all at once. We'll make great videos for both of us. All right.
Like a plan,
Woo-hoo.
man. That would be great.
Okay, wait. My thing is skipping around here. Okay.
We've had pretty good. Man, my nose keeps itching. We've had pretty good internet here the whole time we've been here. That little amplifier we bought works really good. I can't. You know, our little
antenna.
Our little Camp Pro 2.
Wow.
It works good.
I'm impressed. I really am.
For $149, I am too.
Well,
Y'all know me. I'm a tightwad.
on my phone, when we got here, only had 2 bars. And we hooked the box up and the antenna and everything. We got 4 bars. It works great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I can watch TV back there and he can watch it up here, and
Well,
we're
it works
happy
great 'cause
campers.
I don't know if y'all know, seen our video on Stanley, on that little peninsula we had there in Stanley when we were out there by ourselves along the Salmon River. Couldn't get no signal on phones or nothing. We plugged that little antenna in and it pulled the signal in for us. That was pretty good. So that Camp Pro, for $149, I have to give them kudos.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't work in every place.
No, in some places these ain't no signal.
Right.
And we don't have a directional. I'm gonna order the Yogi directional because that's supposed to reach out there 30, 40 miles and pull in the signal. So that's what some of the reviews have said.
Quentin says, do we use a blow dryer to thaw out the water pipe? No, we just let it thaw.
Oh, it wasn't a water pipe. It was a water hose from the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the hose from the truck because it's laying on the ground. So I pumped water out of the truck from the bladder.
Diane Welch says, we've been fixing up our 1972 Twilight bungalow. Ooh. What's the length of that thing?
Somebody asked me about some fishing.
One of the judges, Ruth Ginsburg, died.
Y'all have to forgive us. Stuff comes, it takes it a minute to get here.
Yeah, it's a little delay.
There is a delay. We're trying to answer your questions.
Whoa.
Ginsburg passed away, huh? Oh, I hadn't seen the news this evening. I've been busy. I had to put everything off the truck. I loaded the truck, thought we were going to leave today, but didn't happen.
Melinda says, I'm not sure about the spelling. You know, that Supreme Court lady.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love you, Melinda. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Childers, for your service. That was Melinda.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Melinda. All right.
Now they're talking to each other. I love it when y'all talk to each other. That's great. That's how a party is supposed to be.
How many we got on there anyway? 33. Oh, not as many as last week.
No.
Well, it's Friday. You know, people are doing stuff.
We do this every Friday.
I don't know where they're at. Well, they might get things to do. You know, they want to see two old travelers like us out here trying to give some good information.
We should talk about boondocking. A lot of our new subscribers don't understand.
Yeah, she's been getting a lot of what's a bear box.
Yeah.
A lot
what's
of folks,
boondocking? Where can you camp? Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand it, so it's just there's no way we could explain it in a few minutes here. There's just no way. It's a vast subject. It's pretty deep stuff. You got to get some experience under your belt. You've got to get out, look for your local state parks. I'll just say start at a state park if you've never if been camping and know anything about boondocking. And like we have on the tree out here, we have a sign from the Forest Service to keep your food locked up. You know, you got to do that, or you keep it away from your camp, pulled up in a tree in a bag.
Yeah.
And don't leave coolers and stuff out.
Because when you're out boondocking, there are no bear boxes.
There's no bear boxes.
Red Barn says, thank you for your service. Their son is in the Air Force 9 years now.
Oh, congratulations. I love all the services. I would have maybe went in the Air Force, but they wanted me to be physical security. I'll be a police officer. I didn't really want to be a police officer. Not that I don't like the police. I love the police. I just don't have that temperament. You got to be a special person to be a police officer. And I admire police officers. They go through some stuff. They have my utmost respect. I couldn't do it. But I admire them for doing it. That's a lot of sacrifice there.
Exactly.
They don't pay them enough either.
Well, Ernie, we don't know of any place because we haven't been there in years. But I'm surprised you found something in Maryland. He said he found boondocking in Maryland.
Is it in a forest or something?
Wow, that's amazing.
Or is it like a Bass Pro or Cabela's?
Yeah. If anybody on here knows of any free camping in Delaware, let Ernie know.
He's over there.
He's free solo nomad.
Well, he's going to be going south from there, so,
Well, hello, Barbara.
Is that our Barbara?
No, it's not your aunt.
Oh. Why she don't get on here? What had to do with my brace?
She says it's cooling off here in East Tennessee. All right.
Well, it's been cool off there. That's good. We need some cool weather. Need some wet weather out here for sure. I've had plenty down there.
You can't when you have different states. That's the thing. This is Rambling Vagabond. You have to get a fishing license for each state. And we're wondering, why don't they make a national fishing license? It would be so much easier. Here, somebody told us the other day a fishing license costs $25.
For a week, they're checking into it. I haven't checked into it. I don't know. You have to get online and check into it. And some of them are as much as $50-something for I guess 6 months or something. I don't know a whole lot about it, so I couldn't elaborate. I haven't investigated it. When I get well, get fixed, and get me a fishing rod, then I'll do a fishing show. Because I was always a pretty good fisher. I can fish pretty good.
Cindy Benson, thank you for your service. My son is in the Air Force in Idaho at Mountain Home.
Oh, okay, we know where that is. We haven't been over that way yet. I know where it
happen
is.
to be visiting right now.
Well, congratulations to him. Thank him for the service.
He is a tech sergeant. Idaho is beautiful. Yes, ma'am,
Yes,
it
ma'am,
is.
it is.
We
Beautiful
love
state.
it.
Beautiful people in the state. Just this whole area up in here, just wonderful. People are friendly. And they're straight shooters. I like that.
Wow. So the Twilight Bungalow is only about 8 feet long.
Oh, they going full
That's a
time there?
weekender, huh?
Oh, it's a weekender, yeah.
Little fiberglass job is what he says. Sweet. Oh, Diane, I'm with you. Come on to 2021. Let's get through this year and be done.
Well, let's just get the garbage out of the way and let it stay in this year.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Melinda says, you know I can't spell.
it's okay.
And when spell check does it, they can't either.
Yeah. I always want to change St. Mary's when I put it in there.
Okay.
Excuse me, I get me some tea there, y'all.
I
Don't forget them
wasn't
thumbs. Oh, we got
early
25
80s.
thumbs up. That's good.
Yay! Quentin says, Mr. C, enjoy the holidays. Get done with what you need to get done for yourself. Heal up and rest up and get going next year. We will.
Yep.
We will.
Get her done. Get her done. I think I broke a tendon in here. I did one in this hand a couple years ago, And
Hey, Carla.
they cut me right there. Doctor said he had to go up in here and get it, put it all back together. But it healed up good, and I ain't had no more problems. But it's the same thing with this one. It must be a defect when I was born. I never knew about. But
he's got a lot of defects.
Hey.
Oh boy. Mobile Tech was in the Air Force from 1969 to 1974.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sir, for your service.
Susie Q, hi. I just found your channel. Love it. Thank you very much, and welcome to our channel.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Sweet.
I welcome all the new folks. Susie Q, where are you at?
Hello, Tina. Following the yellow brick road. Shirley says, welcome to the, what'd she say? Welcome to the group.
Yeah. We just try to have a good time. We don't get all serious. We get serious about our camping on here, and the rest of the stuff is up to you. But we get serious about our safety and trying to help each other out and get good advice, that type of thing.
Okay. Susie Q has a 69 Red Dale. They haven't taken it on the road yet. I retired last month. Woohoo! Hubby's still working. Oh man, get that man retired. How old are you guys when you hit the road? Do you still work or were you retired? I got retired.
She retired 55.
In
54.
No, 52.
52.
In 2012.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And Mr. C here worked another year. I work camped because you don't get paid. But we got our lot for free and all that good stuff. And so in 2014, we hit the road.
Yeah, we sold.
Well, no. I see.
We started about 6 years before.
Yeah.
We were looking at retirement. It's about the time Obama was elected. It's when we started looking at early retirement. We kind of changed all of our plans. We had a real estate business. We had a handyman service. We were go-getters.
We were working ourselves to death is what we were doing.
We
and we were stressed out.
We made big money. I mean, no kid. I'm not kidding you. We made good money. But with the way things were going, we just weren't happy with everything. We decided to start cashing things. Taxes were going up, and like insurances were getting so expensive on everything, and we just cashed in our chips. And we started in about 2008 when it really got going for us. Getting everything. We had 7 houses. We sold all those. Kept one, and we had property that was paid for. We kept that. Taxes on it's not developed. But we just kept some assets, and we peeled off everything. Had 10 credit cards. We got rid of everything. We paid off over $100,000 in credit card debt, other debt that we had. Got that paid off. And my last year I worked, we put my check in the bank and paid for this.
Yep.
This was $13,000, and the rest of our money we just saved. And she worked at the campground, and that we didn't have to pay no rent for a year. So we had free power and water and everything. So that's the way it is. That's what we prepared. That's how we. It's different for everybody.
Huh. Wow.
What are you reading?
Barbara says that she knows 2 young men that are in the Air Force that grew up with her kids. One is in Washington State. He is a boomer. Another is in Jordan serving. And one more, I forgot, is in Iran. Oh, please keep...
Not Iran.
That's what she says. In Iran. Please keep the 2 overseas. Iran. Please keep the 2 overseas. I don't understand. But it does say that. I forgot. He is in Iran.
Is he in prison?
No.
we don't have no military people in Iran. Maybe it's Iraq.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
It's not Iran.
Our son was in Afghanistan.
We don't. I don't think we even have an embassy in Iran. We have no ties with them other than
Oh,
sanctions.
we will keep them in your prayers, honey. in our prayers.
Yeah.
Melinda, good people. They have helped us a lot. Oh, thank you, honey.
Who's that?
Here, a virtual hug.
Well, that's what we try to do. We try to help, but we don't know everything. You don't always, we tell the truth from our perspective of what we know. I'm not going to slide off to the side and not give you the full fact of it.
Well, Susie Q, she says they're 55, which I think is the perfect time to retire and hit the road.
Yeah.
And as far as the world's going, that might be a good thing.
Yeah, I retired at
61.
I was 61. I was going to go all the way to 67.
I said, no.
But we just, our plans really changed through the Obama era. We started changing things then.
Okay, Shirley.
So we just said, okay, Shirley, we'll see you later. Take care of that fella.
Her son needs help.
Take care.
Okay. Diane says, I tripped over my sweet cat and broke my wrist. Oh, no. Oh. Yikes.
Hopefully she's all right.
Okay, Carla says, Carla Daniels Wise, go as soon as you can before something happens and you can't do it. Exactly. Well, I mean, people were wondering if we were having problems out here. No.
Well, no, I mean,
we stay in the woods.
Well, we don't go out to eat in restaurants. We did in Phoenix was the only place we went to restaurants to eat, and that was Flagstaff.
Yep.
That's the only place we've been to restaurants. We ain't been to a restaurant. We'll go get some takeout food, but we don't go in to eat nowhere.
And guess who was with us? Shirley.
And I'll tell you what, the Olive Garden in Flagstaff, that they have got it down.
Yes.
Extremely clean. Anytime a table was done, I watched the girl. She was over there wiping everything down. Hats off to Olive Garden. They really tried really hard. Trying hard.
And the pizza place. What's the name of that pizza place where the Jones took us for your birthday?
Oh,
Famous
Pizza right there.
Oh man, that was good.
Yeah. Now, I didn't see them doing the cleaning that they did at Olive Garden. Now I have to say that
we all sanitized.
And we all sanitized ourselves. We were wiping down that table and stuff ourselves. I think they were just busier than what they thought, and they had a ton of people in there.
Yeah.
But we were all trying to be observant of the 6-foot rule, and I think if you do that stuff, I think you're okay. I'm not sure wearing a mask around all the time is the right thing to do.
Especially
I have
when
my
you're
reservations
outside.
about that. We know people that are medical people, and they change their mask through the day. You got to.
Yeah.
Because you can create a bacteria in that mask.
And think about
back on you.
The doctors, when they're operating on somebody, they have that clear mask. They change that thing every hour. Every hour. And it's all open under here and everything. So, why do we have to wear a mask every time we go out? I think
some of these states, I'm not sure which state it is, you got to wear it outside.
It's mandatory here in this county. That's what was on the door at the grocery store today. Yeah.
Mandatory to wear a mask outside too?
No.
That's what I was talking about.
Well, I'm talking about inside, yeah.
Okay. Inside, I can understand it. Okay. I got that. But some places I'm understanding, like they did in, where's it, L.A.?
Yes.
You got to wear the mask all the time when you're outside.
That's ridiculous.
Is anybody over there?
Hey, Charlene.
Is that what our daughter said?
Yes. She's ready to get out of there.
Well, they're leaving. They're leaving L.A.
Yeah.
Well,
October the 2nd.
They have a lot of people leaving. They're already transferring out. They're leaving.
Yeah.
They're leaving. These companies, I think, are seeing the light on the wall.
It is.
So I think there's some. You can't say it's all political, but a lot of it's being caused by political stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know all the ins and outs of it. But
hey, I just want everybody to be safe.
Yeah, be safe. And
don't go into big crowds without a mask on and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Just hey, Mobile Tech got his flu shot today.
Yes, we feel like it's a little early for us because we're going to be in the south where it's warm.
Yeah.
Usually we don't get ours to December.
Or it depends, because I asked a pharmacist and they say, well, it's not bad yet. Just wait another month. So we'll go back.
More questions. Questions are popping up on me.
I see that. Your sister Charlene's on here.
Hey, Charlotte, how you doing?
Charlene.
Charlotte. I said Charlotte.
Charlene.
But I call her Charlotte.
Oh.
She knows who I'm talking about.
I didn't know that.
I always
I've never
call her
heard you
Charlotte.
call her that.
Charlotte, she knows. When I was a kid, I called her Charlotte. All of us in the family called her Charlotte.
Melinda says we wear our mask in the gas stations, avoid crowds, and have been fine traveling. Us too. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, as long as, every time he gets gas, pumps gas, he has his gloves on.
I'll wear my
well,
gloves.
Except for on this hand. And then he sanitizes when he gets back in the truck.
Or I go to the bathroom and wash my hands.
Yeah.
And not touch anything on the way out. I usually have a paper, if I have to turn a knob or something, I got a paper towel in my hand. But I've always done that kind of stuff.
Susie Q wants to know, when we first started out, did we stay in campgrounds or boondock right away? Do you stay in certain places for a period of time, or did you travel every few days? Go.
We've been camping our whole lives.
Yeah.
This RV is, in my family, our first RV. And we built this one ourselves. We bought it. They were going to trash it. We fixed it. We were tent campers and hikers with our kids. Our kids didn't go to state parks too much. We did that once in a while, maybe down in Florida.
Yeah.
But we had land we'd camp on with lakes and stuff all around it. We had the beach we could camp on for free.
Mountains.
And when in the mountains, we might stay at a campground there. But we always involved our kids when we were out doing this kind of stuff. And two of them love it. The one, she's kind of not that way. But that's okay.
She's a diva.
But I love her anyway. But that's the way it is. Everybody's not the same, and that's okay.
But she wants to know, when we started full time.
Yeah, full time in the RV.
Right.
We just we headed west for free camping.
But we didn't start out that way.
No,
because we set the RV up to be in parks because we didn't realize there was boondocking.
We didn't realize there was so much of it.
Right.
In good places. I mean, when you're driving through the desert and you see a camper sitting there, you think, oh, God, what do they want to camp there for? There's nothing there. But it's totally different than what you're thinking. It's totally different because you can camp there 14 days and you can move to another one, or you can get the long-term pass. They have like 5 or 6 areas out there along the Colorado River in Arizona and California. And you can go to these different places, and there's things to do in the area. You leave your rig there. And you get solar. A lot of people have solar, and they have extra water like we do. But we got a little generator because we didn't have solar put into this. But yeah, that's how we started. We started out using the parks, using Passport America. And when we got west, we started trying to understand more about free camping, and now we got it dialed in.
And now we don't like parking lots.
Now we don't like campgrounds. We don't care for them. Not that we don't like them.
We do like National Forest campgrounds, BLM campgrounds.
And state campgrounds are nice. I mean,
Corps of Engineers. But we don't stay in very many state parks. We will when we go to Texas.
Well, we've tried to stay in state parks out here in Montana and Idaho. They've been full.
Yeah.
They have been full.
Everything's been full.
Everything's been full. So we couldn't stay in it. We want to stay in some of the parks out here. And you got to think about that too. A lot of them had a reservation system. And being freestyling like we do, it's easier for us to find free land. Because it's abundantly out here in the West.
Carl Amos is on here.
Hey, Carl.
He says, when God made the United States, he set it on a tilt and all the loose nuts roll into California. God.
Well, now it's tilting back. A lot of people in California are leaving that place. We've seen them and met them out here and talked to them. A lot of them, they've sold everything. They're out. They're gone. They're leaving.
Yeah. Melinda says, we love Corps of Engineer parks. We do too.
Yeah, Corps of Engineers with your senior pass. Wow.
It's fantastic.
There's no state park I've ever been in that would compare to a Corps of Engineer park. It is, unless they have one that like North Carolina's got a couple I like their state parks in North Carolina.
Yeah. In the mountains.
In the mountains. I like the ones in the mountains. I haven't never stayed in at the beach, so I don't know. I probably like them too, but
Charlene, we're doing good. We hope you are.
Yep.
And those grandbabies. And I know you're about to have another grandbaby. Woohoo! Isn't that's soon too,
well,
right?
Pennsylvania, you can camp in the forest. You got to get a permit. Well, that's good. Hey, I mean that's That's the way it is in Arizona on state land. You got to get a permit.
Wow. Susie Q says she just retired after 30 years of being an RN. No need to wear a mask, let alone outside. Our state, Minnesota, is very liberal. Oh boy, I'm sorry. You have to wear a mask everywhere.
Wow.
The signs say. Wow. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I can't comment on that.
Well, it's kind of weird because we're right here at Yellowstone, okay? We're like, what, 16 miles from Yellowstone?
Yeah, we're from the West Gate.
And some of the places require you to have a mask on and others don't. That sign on the grocery store was not up there the other day when we went because I went in without a mask. And today, the sign is on the door. So I don't know.
Fremont County here, they're having you wear a mask in the public places, and that's their prerogative. They can do that. You have to, I went to the post office. I had to wear my mask. So, but the lady that was in there, she didn't have a mask, and she came back out. But I don't know. I'm not telling on nobody.
Susie Q, I do the same thing. I wear the mask in, get what I gotta get, and get out and take that thing off.
Yeah, and we'll.
What is it?
That was a
Chris Tangler.
Part of the Trump caravan. They're on their little ATVs out here, and they have their Trump flags flying, and they'll be up and down the road. You see the Trump flags flying everywhere. It's funny as all get out on them little cars, ATVs.
Chris Tangler from, I hope I'm saying that right, from Raleigh, North Carolina. We are planning our full-time RV. Where do you winter? Quartzsite, Arizona.
Quartzsite, Yuma, Ehrenberg. What's it called?
Shh, no, we can't say that on there.
Ehrenberg.
Just put an F in the front.
Campfire talk. That'll be for another night. Sandy knows what I mean. Sandy and Doug. Yeah. Hi guys, hope you're out there. Those are good kids. Those are good guys.
Carl Amos says, when I grow up, I want a job where I don't have to wash my hands before I go to the bathroom. Seriously. Everywhere you go, there's sanitizer to put on before you go in and sanitizer on the door out here, which I think is fantastic. Of course, you have to open the door first and then get your sanitizer
trying to
on.
knock this thing down. That's good. I think that's good. In and out, I think that's good policy.
Yes.
You're just trying to help people, and that's just good business. We want our economy to come back, and we're taking these few extra precautions, and let's participate and try to get it done.
Seriously.
But you know, if I'm sick, I'm not going to go out. And the CDC just ruled. I read this morning. I did read something this morning. They're going to back off on testing everybody. If you're not sick, you're not showing any symptoms, why be tested?
Exactly.
Get the people that need it. That's the way I see it. And that's a smart move, finally.
Yeah. Carla says, can't you see it in 20 years? Lawyer TV ads about sanitizer lawsuits. Probably.
Probably so.
And these people putting sanitizer on their hands and then lighting a candle. Really?
Lighting the candle.
She caught on fire.
A lot of them. I'm sure it's not the end of it. I'm sure that's not the end of it. But that's the way it is. Our time's almost up. I've got 44 on here. Wow. Hey, everybody.
Wow. So Mobile Tech says, I wonder what wearing a mask does for face recognition.
I don't know.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Ernie says, in Pennsylvania, the state forest, oh, you read that, didn't you? Sweet.
You camped for 14 days.
With a permit. Oh, that's awesome.
You do it online.
Some days here. He says, what's up? It's good. I hope y'all have good internet. We ain't coming if it's no good internet. Just say it. Please hit the thumbs up. Hey, Julie. Rambling says, do you still use your Passport America? We do.
I'll be using it on the way back. Yeah.
On the East Coast, you know.
Sometimes you don't know exactly where you're going to be, your timeline wise. So you had a lot of Army Corps parks you've got to do 2 days in advance.
Right.
But some of them, if you call them, if you got a number, you can call them. They'll tell you they keep 3 or 4 slots open for people coming through just to park for the night, which I thought was pretty cool. That was in Missouri, by the way.
Okay, Charlene. Charlene says that Alan wants you to call him. He's still around. He just wants to hear our voices.
Well, right here on TV. Can you watch YouTube?
Charlene, you got to get him set up like that so he can watch our
videos.
videos.
So he can watch
We will call him, though. I promise you.
I was thinking about him the other day.
Yeah.
But he's been so busy working, he works all the time.
I know. Every time Daryl puts a picture up on Facebook, he's got your dad up on a roof.
He's up there working.
He's 80, what, 81?
80 or 81.
He doesn't need to be on no roof.
Yeah, he's happy where he's at. Let him go.
Okay, let me see here. Melinda says, even the pit toilet have hand sanitizer in national parks. Yes, they do. Okay, Tina says, a lot of people here in my town have the virus. Really?
Where's she at?
Where are you, Tina? I'm sorry, I don't remember. I mean, we talked to a lot of people.
Yeah, hundreds. Hundreds of people.
Most of them work for the town. Oh, gosh, that's terrible. Okay, gee. I remember when I was not allowed to go to the bank with a hat or face. Exactly.
Or sunglasses.
Yes.
Now you got to wear a mask, sunglasses, and a visor, gloves.
She says it felt wrong the other day when they went in with the mask on. I bet it did. Oh, my gosh. I haven't been inside a bank in...
It's been a while. Years.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah. Well, no. When we were in Georgia, we had to go in there for something.
Oh, we went to a bank in...
yeah.
To get some money.
Utah.
Yeah, the banker there really helped us. He was a good guy. Yeah, I love Utah. Utah's
Mobile Tech. Y'all, Mobile Tech is in Nevada. He says, here you can put a mask on and carry a gun.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my kind
awesome.
of place.
Oh, gosh. Right sizing. How you doing? Mr. C should run for office. We think he would get a lot of support. You go, boy. That's too much time, though.
Yeah,
too much time. No.
There's got to be compromise and everything.
More fun here. Charlene says, yep, that's Dad. Gosh. He thinks he knows the best way to do it. We have 3 grandbabies. How often do you see your grandbabies? Well, we haven't seen the ones on the East Coast since January. We've seen the ones on the West Coast in December. We talk to them all the time.
Yeah, we're on the phone with them when we FaceTime with them.
Yeah.
So they know we're out and about. They also know Mama and Papa right here on TV.
Yes.
So they can pull up. They know how to watch our videos.
Oh, Tina's in Milton, Indiana.
Nope.
Wow.
Wow.
And a lot of people are sick. Man. Ooh. James Walker was wondering if you use the 1-pound propane cylinders for your little buddy. Our little buddy died.
It's been giving me problems. I think we don't really need it. I got the generator now to run the electrical stove in here and the heater in the unit, and we got gas on the stove.
However, when we did run it, we run our hose through this window back here. Had a crack in it. We put a towel up there, but we ran it to the little buddy, and it worked great.
20-pound tank.
Yeah.
It always worked good when we had to have it. We never used it all that much, but it was giving me some issues. Even in, where was we using it at? Arizona.
Yeah.
In Lake Havasu, which is only 500-something feet above sea level, it started giving me problems there. It would go out at times, just like it wasn't, and the tank would be full of fuel, then I'd finally get it back to working.
Oh, that's why.
So I took it to the scrapyard.
Okay, Carla says she lives in a small town in southern Illinois, and they have COVID there, but it's because people are not taking it seriously. Well, we do. We take it seriously.
That's why
we're in the woods.
That's why we're in the woods.
We don't have to deal with it.
We can go for a walk out here and walk for miles, not see nobody.
Exactly.
So we see deer, and they ain't got no COVID.
Right.
Deer, and we seen a big owl out here.
Oh my!
That's a big owl, buddy.
Huge.
He must have had a 24 or 30 inch wingspan. He was circling over his field. He was looking for supper the other day. I don't know if he got anything, but he was a big one. Boy, he was beautiful.
James says, thanks. Bought a used one. About to give it a try. Getting cold at night up north. Well, just be careful. Make sure you have some kind of window crack.
Yeah, we always crack.
Because we don't want you to,
carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
Even though they say they're safe to use inside, you still want air circulating a little bit.
And we have a vent over our stove that we always leave the cover off, and we crack a window in the bedroom. So, are they going up and down the road again?
No. He was a lagger. He was a lagger. He didn't have his flag flying.
Well, I'm not sure we want to go through Indiana, huh?
We're not going through Indiana. We're gonna be dropping down south. We might be going through Arkansas. I'm thinking hitting some of those Army Corps parks on the way. We don't have a whole lot of time once we leave Texas.
Oh, Melinda said, signal about gone. I love y'all and safe travels. Same to y'all.
Melinda, take care. Y'all drive safe.
And we might see you in Alabama. You never know about us.
Never know.
Save us a spot. And James gave us a thumbs up. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that.
44 thumbs up. That's great.
That's awesome.
Yep. We just, for our lifestyle and what we do and our experiences in life, we just try to share. And, it's not the same for everybody. It's all different.
Exactly.
But you're the one that has to make your mind up to what you want to do in your life. You have choices for you. And just gaining knowledge and that type of thing and what you want to do. I'm so happy I retired early because I would just now be getting ready for retirement.
Exactly.
I'm just glad I retired.
Well, hey, Nick.
Early.
Nick is on here.
Oh, hi, Nick.
Sorry, it took me a long time. I've been busy. What's moving? My back hurts. Uh-oh. So I'm going to probably hit the sack early. But
right,
I just wanted to wish you luck for the rest of the week and take care. You too. I hope your back feels better.
Oh,
we know how it is when you're moving.
It was Ruth Bader Ginsburg that passed away, the Supreme Court Justice.
Gotcha.
She's been having some medical problems, bless her heart. She was a pretty fair Supreme Court judge.
Oh, gotcha. I want to run away. We all do. That's why we did.
Yeah, we
saying.
did.
Okay, heading to Shenandoah National Park in a couple of days, then down the Smoky Mountains National Park on the way to Southwest Florida. Woohoo!
Good deal, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. I like it.
We love all three of those.
I've been up to Shenandoah with my dad in my younger years, but I've never been up there to camp, and I hear it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So we want to experience some camping up in Shenandoah. West Virginia State Parks, as my understanding, are really nice and really inexpensive.
Yeah, that's where our friends Carol and Bob go all the time.
They're talking prices like $12 or $14 a night.
Woohoo! That sounds good.
I mean, for state parks, that's a good price. And Florida's not too bad either. But I hear a lot of states.
Too, Nick.
A lot of states have gone up on those state parks. They're getting expensive. You get anywhere over $30 a night, that's getting pretty steep.
Bubba Tech says you think there's going to be an RTR this year?
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, we're having a reunion in January with Papa Drew and his gang. And we're actually going to Lollapalooza in Texas. So, who knows?
We're going to all show up at the campfire with our mask on.
That's
Right.
Okay, y'all. We've been on here an hour.
Yeah, we gotta go.
It was fun.
We gotta roll.
Yep. Y'all take care. And wear your mask when you have to. You know.
Do your
And
due
don't wear
diligence
it when you don't need to.
do your due diligence to stay away from the germs, y'all.
Exactly.
And stay out of the restaurants as much as you can, and still want to participate to it. Some of them have outside eating now before it gets too cold.
No, we're not.